Sun had somehow lost his joy. Even being the brightest star could not bring him the happiness he'd always had. There was no equal for Sun to call friend. Nothing nor anyone in the firmament shone as brightly. Mother Moon, though pale and beautiful, did not shine. She glowed. And though she smiled upon the earth with benevolent compassion and had the strength to rule the tides of all the oceans and the seas, Sun saw her as more equal partner than friend. Sun was alone. Sun was lonely. Then there came the father, and by his side, the mother. And then, on that miracle day, when Sun was shining his brightest, there came the boy. And Sun knew instantly his search for kindred was over. Sun saw the brightness of eye and quickness of spirit, even in an infant, and could finally feel there was one like himself in the universe. The boy seemed all energy and curiosity and movement. The world and all its elements belonged to him. He knew it all and argued with none of it. He felt one with it. His soul knew the music of the universe before he was even sure what it was. Where does the rain come from, Mother? And before she could draw a breath to start her response, he had already dashed away to add the rain as drums to the ever-growing symphony that surrounded him always. All was music. His laughter was a song. His footsteps carried a rhythm all their own. He knew the birds for the notes they sang before he even knew their names. The wind, whether zephyr or hurricane, added the sweet lyric of strings. The great rolling thunder was the resounding drama of the timpani. Always the music, always the great curiosity throughout. And so, it was the curiosity that led him to the journey that explored the universe. He was the essence of energy itself and would not be contained. Effortlessly, he found himself in that place where he had never been, but knew like the back of his hand, for by then, on mighty waves of sound, he could bound about at will, from astral planes to galaxies, from daylight to starshine, and every inch of every space sang with its own special music. He was the music, and the music was him. He soared above mountains and flew above valleys, and the colors of the flowers flowed like ribbons, then streams, then rivers, and color became sound, and sound became music, always the music. He saw and heard it all. The beauty of the seasons, the pattern of soft spring rains, the anvil heat of summer, the morning fade of autumn as leaves fell with a sigh, the barren winter whose center seemed to hold no promise of spring. He saw, too, things which held no beauty: war, famine, intolerance, judgment, added the truth of dissonance to his magnum opus. It was then there brushed over the boy a hint of longing, softer than a breath, but undeniably there. Home, he thought, and all that is there. Home, he heard in a bass line, and quickly turned to see his mirror image. You, he said. You, said other. We, said father and son together. Come, and we will share each other's journey as we always did. The same, yet different, for from here we can see it all. And reunited, father and son set forth toward day's end on wings of light and melody. And from not far away, the boy could hear unmistakable strains of the music he was born to. And one step further, father and son looked upon the sight which always filled their hearts with joy. With clear eyes, they saw the beauty of the mother, her face raised to the setting sun. The calm of peace embraced them all. The music flowed forward to the dawn for their awakening. All were home. All was well.